Are you looking to achieve financial security in the years to come? Are you tired of complicated investment strategies that promise riches but leave you confused and frustrated? Well, look no further than the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett. In this video, we'll share 10 simple and practical ways that anyone can use to start building wealth, like one of the world's most successful investors, whether you're just starting out or looking to grow your existing portfolio. These tips will help you take control of your finances and start building a brighter financial future. Tip number 1. Focus on a single goal. One of Warren Buffett's most notable pieces of advice is to focus on a single goal. He believes that if you try to do too many things at once, you will spread yourself too thin and not achieve anything significant. Buffett himself has always focused on one main goal: building wealth through investments. He has often said that his primary job is to find good businesses to invest in and to hold on to those investments for the long term. By maintaining this focus, he has become one of the wealthiest people in the world. Buffett's laser-like focus on investments has led him to make some incredible successful decisions. For example, he has long been a big proponent of the insurance industry and has invested heavily in companies like Geico and Berkshire Hathaway Assurance. These investments have paid off handsomely, as both companies have grown significantly over the years. By sticking to his investment strategy and not getting distracted by other opportunities, Buffett has been able to build a massive fortune. Tip number 2. Stay patient and be disciplined. The second way to get rich, according to Warren Buffett, is to stay patient and be disciplined. This means avoiding impulsive decisions and remaining focused on your long-term goals. Buffett has demonstrated this principle throughout his career, often holding on to stocks for decades instead of constantly buying and selling based on short-term market trends. He believes that investing should be viewed as a long-term commitment, and that impatience and emotional decision-making can lead to financial losses. By exercising patience and discipline, you can avoid costly mistakes and allow your investments to grow over time. One of the most famous examples of Buffett's patience and discipline is his investment in Coca-Cola. In 1988, he purchased a significant stake in the company and held on to it for over 3 decades, even during times when the stock price temporarily dropped. This investment has paid off tremendously, with the stock market increasing in value by over 1,000% since he first bought it. Buffett's ability to stay patient and disciplined with his investment has allowed him to reap significant rewards in the long term. Tip number 3. Surround yourself with successful people. Surrounding yourself with successful people is another way Warren Buffett recommends to get rich. Buffett believes that by associating with successful people, you will learn from their experiences, knowledge, and advice, which can help you make better decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Moreover, successful people often have valuable connections, which can help you to access more opportunities and grow your wealth. In his own life, Buffett has surrounded himself with successful individuals, such as his business partner Charlie Munger and Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest people in the world. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett have been close friends for many years, and their friendship has been beneficial for both of them. They share common values, such as passion for philanthropy and a desire to give back to society. Buffett's investment strategy has also influenced Gates' philanthropic work. Tip number 4. Seize all available opportunities. For Buffett, opportunities can come in many forms, and it's crucial to be open-minded and flexible enough to take advantage of them. He believes that success comes from taking action and not waiting for things to happen. One example of seizing opportunities is when Buffett invested $5 million in Goldman Sachs during the financial crisis of 2008, which turned out to be a very lucrative investment for him. Another example of seizing opportunities is when Buffett acquired Burlington Northern Santa Fe, BNSF, in 2009. At the time, the railroad company was struggling, and many investors were skeptical of its future. However, Buffett saw an opportunity and invested $34 billion in the company, making it the largest acquisition in Berkshire Hathaway's history. Today, BNSF is one of the most profitable railroad companies in the world, and Buffett's investment has paid off handsomely. Tip number 5. Only invest in businesses that you understand. Buffett has famously avoided investing in technology companies because he doesn't fully understand their business models. Instead, He focuses on industries that he knows well, such as consumer goods and insurance. This approach has helped him to build a diverse portfolio of successful investments. For example, one of Buffett's most successful investments has been in Coca-Cola. Buffett has been a long-time fan of the brand and understands the business model well. He invested in the company in 1988 and has seen his investment grow by more than 1,000% since then. This is a great example of how in a business that you understand can pay off in the long run. Ultimately, the key to only investing in businesses that you understand is to focus on your strengths and knowledge area. If you have expertise in a particular industry or area, use that knowledge to your advantage when making investment decisions. By staying true to this principle, you can increase your chances of making successful investments and building long-term wealth. Tip number 6. Start saving and investing early. This means that you should begin setting aside money for your future as soon as possible and investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and other assets. By starting early, you give your money more time to compound and grow, which can lead to significant wealth over the long term. Buffett himself is a great example of the power of starting early. He began investing when he was just 11 years old, buying his first stock with money he earned from delivering newspapers. By the time he was in college, he had already accumulated a significant portfolio of investments, and by the time he was in his 30s, he was a millionaire, thanks in large part to his early investments. Starting early doesn't mean that you have to be wealthy to begin investing. In fact, even small amounts of money can add up over time. By using tools like dollar cost averaging and investing in low-cost index funds, you can get started with just a few dollars a week. The key is to make saving and investing a priority and to start as early as possible. Tip number 7. Reinvest your profits. Reinvesting profits is a crucial aspect of building wealth, and Warren Buffett emphasizes this in his investment strategy. When you earn money from investments, it can be tempting to use those profits to buy more material things. But reinvesting those profits can help you grow your wealth even faster. Buffett's personal example of reinvesting profits can be seen in Buffett's investment in Coca-Cola. He bought the company shares in 1988 and has since reinvested all the dividends back into the company. This decision has helped him accumulate more shares in Coca-Cola over time, which has resulted in significant returns. In 2021, Berkshire Hathaway owned about 9.3% of Coca-Cola, making it one of their largest investments. Reinvesting profits doesn't have to be limited to just stocks. It can also apply to businesses you own or real estate investments. When profits are reinvested, it can help the business grow, resulting in higher profits and higher returns on investments. This can also apply to rental properties. Instead of taking rental income as cash, it can be reinvested to pay off mortgages or make improvements to the property, which can lead to higher rental income in the future. Tip number 8. Avoid debt. Avoiding debt is one of the most crucial steps to getting rich. According to Warren Buffett, debt is the enemy of wealth building, as it requires you to pay interest, which can eat into your earnings and complicate your financial situation. To avoid debt, Warren Buffett advises sticking to a budget, spending less than you earn, and avoiding unnecessary purchases. By being disciplined and avoiding debt, you can ensure that you have more money available to invest and grow your wealth. Warren Buffett has long been a vocal critic of excessive debt. In his personal life, he is known for living frugally and avoiding debt. He has famously lived in the same modest house in Omaha, Nebraska for decades and drives an older, relatively inexpensive car. By avoiding the trappings of a lavish lifestyle, he's been able to accumulate massive wealth through his investments. Tip number 9. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is a key strategy for Warren Buffett to get rich, and it involves continually improving your knowledge and skills. This can be achieved through various means, such as attending workshops, reading books, taking courses, and seeking mentorship. Buffett is known for dedicating several hours each day to reading, which he credits for his success. He once said, "I just sit in my office and read all day." One of Buffett's personal examples of investing in himself is his decision to enroll in a public speaking course at Dale Carnegie, which he credits as a pivotal moment in his career. The course helped him improve his communication skills and become a more effective leader, which ultimately led to his success in business. Tip number 10. Always know when it's time to quit. Knowing when to quit is an important skill when it comes to investing, and Warren Buffett is no stranger to this concept. Buffett has often said that one of the most important rules of investing is to never lose money, and to achieve this, he advises knowing when to cut your losses and move on. For instance, in 2009, he sold off all of his shares in two major American oil companies, ExxonMobil and ConocoPhillips, as he believes that the future of energy lay in renewable sources like wind and solar power. His decision to sell off these companies before they began to decline in value was a testament to his ability to spot opportunities and avoid losses. Another example of Buffett's ability to quit at the right time came in 2020 when he sold off all of his airline stocks just as the COVID-19 pandemic was starting to spread around the world. Despite the fact that these stocks have been some of his best performing investments in recent years, he recognized that the pandemic was likely to have a significant impact on the airline industry, and he acted quickly to limit his losses. This decision proved to be prescient, as the airline industry suffered significant losses in the following months. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watch the next one as well.